YouTube has been really weird with everything being uploaded, and I don't know what that is. What is that? Alright, so it's probably been about a month since I've talked to you guys, and I'm giving you an update of things aren't good. There's quite a bit going on, not a whole lot of people know. I don't think a lot of my friends even know about this particular YouTube channel. I'm trying to open up a little bit more about it and not be so secretive. And a few friends know the whole story, and a few more only know part of the story, so there's not really a lot of the people don't even know what's going on. First off, medical issues. I already have a lot going on, and I certainly don't need this on top of it. There's suspected things, and there's things that are actually set in stone. One of the things that are set in stone is that I am on the verge of becoming pre-diabetic. I'm at a 5.8 insulin level, and 6.0 is pre-diabetic, and once you hit 6.5 you are diabetic. And if I don't get stuff taken care of and lose a shitload of weight, I will be diabetic by the time the year's up, probably. This all has to do with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Well, you have it your whole life, but I was diagnosed with it when I was 16. Back when I was that little, well, I wasn't little and make it seem like it was in the single digits when it wasn't. This was about 5 years ago. I was skipping months in between periods, and I had been having periods for 4 years. So you should be already, you should be regulated by then. I was treated and diagnosed, I was treated for a year, and then I just kind of stopped. When I was younger, I didn't really think things through. So by stopping treatment, things kind of, well, you get problems when you're an adult. Generally, early 20s is when problems start popping up. But I didn't think they'd be popping up this early. I'm not going to get too involved in everything, but, you know, I've been having periods for almost 10 years. They're still not regulated. In fact, they have never been more irregular. I will go a year now. A year in between periods. Awful. And it's to a point because it messes with your ability to lose weight, because it messes with hormones. I can't lose weight anymore. It's just like, uh-oh, what's going on? So I went back to my doc, had tests done and everything, and I was called, she called an endocrinologist and said, you are going and seeing an endocrinologist, expect a phone call. And I was called a few days after the tests were done saying, you've got abnormal levels of this and that. I had abnormal levels of testosterone. They were extremely high, which didn't surprise me. slightly elevated testosterone levels are pretty common in trans men. So it wasn't anything that I wasn't expecting. I went to the endocrinologist, and she showed me the numbers and told me what they meant. And women, if you didn't know, you make testosterone. Not a lot. It's on a scale, like men, I guess, generally make about 200, and women, or I should say biologically, or assigned female at birth, let me say that, instead of women, because people could be trans men watching this, and I'm talking, like, if you're pre-everything, and you're still anatomically and biologically a woman, I guess, a female, even though you identify as a man, you're about at a 40 or 50. I'm at about 110, so I'm over double what I should be. So it's, that's why I'm not having, that's the result of not having periods. Some of you guys that have periods or whatever are like, that's a blessing, counted, but honestly, it's not. I go through the motions almost every month, like I will have a period, but I don't. I get the cravings of, like, chocolate and of different kinds of foods, and I'll get the stomach pains, and I get especially back pains, and I'll get bloated and everything, but nothing happens. Not having periods really messes with you, and the testosterone has actually made my insulin go high. So if I don't lose weight and do this and that, I'm going to become diabetic very soon. So I've been given a meal plan. Like, I have to have a certain amount of this, and I can't have these, and I can't have this, and I have to get, I think, 2.5 hours of exercise a week. So I've been walking my dog. I can't have carbs or soda. Well, I can't have carbs or sugar, but I found this. I'm allergic to aspartame, and generally, when you drink anything sugar-free or diet, there's aspartame in it, but honestly, Diet Right has no aspartame in it. It also has no sugar, no carbs, no nothing. So, it's good. I can actually drink pop. Unsweetened tea, there's a few sweeteners I can have that doesn't have aspartame in it. So I'm not just drinking black tea or coffee. But this is only part 1. I'm not really telling a lot of my friends about this because I was talking to 2 of my best friends, and like, I'm fat. Don't put in the comments below that I am not that heavy. I'm gonna be straight up with you. The last time I went to the doctor, I was 195 pounds. I'm not even 5 feet tall. I'm 4'11". Now you try and tell me that I'm not that. Just don't. I'm not in denial or anything. I know I'm fat. And because I'm fat, people automatically assume that I'm dieting. Like, I'm not even dieting. I'm just eating whatever I want. And I'm on my ass all day, every day, not even getting up off the couch. And honestly, it's wrong. I told my 2 friends, my 2 very close friends, that I've been counting calories for the past few years. Like, I kid you not, I never go above 1,500 calories. If something has too many calories, I don't even touch it. Too much fat, I don't even touch it. It goes away. I am careful. And they honestly laughed. They didn't believe that. They didn't believe that I actually got up and did stuff instead of sitting on my ass all day. So, you know, they're gonna pin every single little bit of blame on me, and that I did this to myself. I will admit I was stupid and didn't get treated for my problems, but my problems caused this. I was put on, it's called metformin, and it's a pre-diabetic medicine that helps your insulin levels. I'm allergic to that shit, so I have no meds to help me out. So it's completely and totally 100% on me, but this diet seems to be working. If I have normal food, I have found out it messes with my digestive tract, and it doesn't feel nice. Okay, on to the next part. I had an ultrasound as part of my testing to see what's going on down below, you know, see what everything looks like. I hate talking about this stuff, because with all the testing and everything, my manhood is just getting like crumpled into this little ball thrown in the trash can. But my ovaries have gotten worse, but they weren't bad to begin with. They're to the point where it's normal. Like, it looks completely and totally classic PCOS. But my uterus isn't looking so high. Cancer's a possibility. I'm having a biopsy this week. I'm not getting sedated for it. Fan-freaking-tastic. I won't go into detail, but what all is being done. Use your imagination, and it's probably spot on. So that's been kind of bothersome. I've got diagnosed with insulin resistance. I'm almost pre-diabetic, and now cancer is a possibility. Thankfully, all this has been caught pretty early, so everything's treatable. And if I do have stuff, it can be treated. You know, it's not like I'm way over my head and things. Part 3 just happened within the past few days. So a whole bunch of shit went down with one of my best buds and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend bashed me for being a trans man, and my best friend, who I was friends with for 9 years, defended him and actually bashed me myself, and she also gave away confidential information that's very personal. She just kind of gave it to him. I haven't talked to them since December 23rd. I got messaged by my best friend that blocked me, and I would have blocked her because I don't want to deal with that shit. But apparently she has a kid. Her son's dad is trying to take him away, and the dad is honestly, he doesn't act his age at all. So I have been asked to be a witness on the stand, and I'm doing it for her son because her son needs me. And at the same time, I'm getting texts from even her boyfriend apologizing, and it turns out that they want to build a friendship with me, which puts me on edge, and they know that it's going to take time for me to even consider, because there's a huge trust issue. So right now I'm kind of floating on what am I going to do there. So that's pretty much it. I want to give you guys a little bit of an update. Catch you guys later.